Hey, I'm Gabby. I'm also known as Señorita Gabita. Welcome back or welcome if you are new here. Today's video will be a cozy sketch with me one, and I will also do a Q&A session. I started on Instagram a new story and I asked you if you have anything in mind you want to ask me about my small business, about my daily life, about my university stuff and so on. And I collected a few of them and I wanted to thank you for leaving me such amazing questions and thank you so much for your support. But before we start with the Q&A, I want to talk a little bit about the sketching that you can see. I'm using my very old sketchbook, and for drawing there are some pens from Pilot. They are erasable. On the cap of the pens there's like a type of eraser and it's very fun to use. I don't feel that type of pressure to mess up the sketch. I can easily correct some mistakes and keep going with the drawing. I am sketching here some ideas that I had for some sticker design that I already did in the past, but I thought it would be very nice to show you how my messy sketches look like, because I do also some more planned sketchbook spread, like with more detail, with more colors and more defined sketchbook pages. And I also wanted to show you how different my other sketchbook pages are. So the sketches that you are seeing here will be for the stickers that I did for Patreon. So each guinea pig was a sticker or an art print for each month of 2024. And yes, I hope you will enjoy the drawing process, and let's start with the first question. The first question is, if you were to launch your shop again for the first time, what would you do differently? And this is a good start because at the moment I am doing some preparation for a Valentine's shop update, and I was also thinking why I didn't start doing this much sooner. I think my Etsy shop, I launched it actually in 2023, so it's already 2 years old, but at the time I only listed some printable art prints from me, and I didn't do that much of advertisement. I wasn't that confident about it, and I already wanted to open it in 2022, where my Instagram had a very good engagement, but I was overthinking all the time about it because it also means that I have to invest some money into my small business, and I was very unsure if I should do it, if someone will bought any items from me. And I always had insecurity about spending money because I didn't grow up with a lot of money in my family. I was living alone with my mom. He was a single mom, or still is. She is still on my side and support me, and I also had to support her because it was very a difficult time, and I think this also shaped my personality about spending money or to invest in bigger things or to overthink about every aspect of my life. So I was very insecure to launch it, but now after I did it and realized that it's actually not that scary, I had of course to do a lot of research, but I wished that I had launched my shop very, very early, maybe 3 years ago, when I had a lot more time. And yes, related to the first question, the next one is, how did you start your art business? How did you prepare and what did you do first? So first I need to look up what I have to do first, like all the legal stuff, like I have to register my small business and do the taxes and keep this in mind that I have to collect all the bills and all the things for the taxes so they can see if I do all right. And then I looked up what type of shop I want to open, and then I looked up and find Etsy. I saw also that other artists are offering their stuff as well, and I also did a lot of research what other artists are doing so I can see what I have to keep in mind. For example, what type of shipping options are they're offering and what can I transfer to my own shop as well. Of course, there are some differences, for example, when they are shipping from the US, but I can look up what type of envelope they are using. So I took a lot of inspiration and asked a lot of friends, and then after I had done all the research for the shipping, what type of envelopes I need, what type of postmarks and so on, and shipping label, I looked up what type of products I can offer that fits also to the shipping options that I have, because I don't want to offer at the beginning very big products because the shipping will be much expensive, and the packaging as well, and the packaging will also be a lot bigger, the package, and I don't have that much space at the moment in my office. So I had also to do some logistic stuff, look how I can put all here in the small office space, all the art prints, the stickers, the packaging items and so on. So it was a lot of preparation and writing down all these things that I keep in mind, doing different plannings also for the expenses that I have and also the income, and keep all the things in track. So I would say when you are planning to do a shop, start very early with all the preparation, with all the research, and maybe before you start creating the products. Because when you find something is missing after you have launched your shop and you have to do all the legal stuff, all the taxes and so on, I think this will be very stressful. So I try to do this always at the beginning, all the stuff that I don't really like, all the paper stuff, and before I start creating new products. So it was, of course, a try and error. Nothing happens at the beginning without any problems and mistakes, but after a few months I learned a lot. And yes, this is my little bit messy explanation how I prepare and start my small art business. So the next question, but actually it isn't a question. I was so surprised that a lot of you asked about my guinea pigs, my main inspiration, and I was very happy to read this. And yes, here are my guinea pigs. So now to the next question, also related to the guinea pigs. How are your guinea pigs doing? They are doing very, very good. They are eating every day very much and pooping a lot and being cute as always, and they make me very happy and make me smile. And how are you? I would say I'm okay. It is winter, so I always feel depressed. I have extremely winter blues, but I try to keep going and to motivate me to do stuff. Actually, I have to do them, so I don't have any excuses sometimes. So I was feeling a little bit down and also stressed out because of my master presentation that I had. It went okay. Maybe I will talk about it in the next video, because when I'm doing this I will be very angry and I don't want to be that unhappy right now. But I'm okay, I'm feeling better. I'm glad that I did it and that I have now a little bit of time to do what I really love and to create new art and to take a few days like a break before I move on with my master thesis, before I start a lot more research and maybe soon to start writing it. Besides that, my health is okay. I had an appointment at a doctor and I got the result that I have, or they might think that I have PCOS. It's like hormonal imbalance and it affects very my life at the moment. I always had problems about it, and yes, but not after I know that I have it. It's actually to 90% sure I can do another checkup. The doctor said that it's look like that I have it, so I was also feeling down a little bit about it, but now I'm feeling better. I know that I can change it a little bit. I can change my lifestyle and hope that all the symptoms will be better and that I need to keep thinking positive. So actually I don't talk that deep about my personal stuff. I didn't share this information about my health issue in public, in social media, but I think that I can only move on and try to accept it and to make it better when I also talk about it. It helps me reflect and also to see or to try to see it in different angles and not to see always the negative points about it. Maybe some of you have the same issue or also some health problems that affects your life, your daily life. Maybe we can connect because of it and change some experience and yes, to help each other. And yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm hoping that it also gets more warmer in the next month, that the spring is coming back, so then I will feeling much better. But thank you so much for asking, and I hope you are doing very good. You have an amazing day. Thank you so much for your question. So we can move on with the next question, and it is, how did you came up with your cute character? I love it so much. Thank you so much. I'm very happy that you like it. And actually, like always, my main inspiration for my cute guinea pig illustration or for the fairy guinea pigs are my two own guinea pig boys. I see them every day and they are so cute and so fluffy and chubby. And I also like fantasy stories or games, movies, all around fantasy. And then I thought I can combine my guinea pigs with fantasy, maybe with fairy or some pixie, something like that. And then this cute character was born, and since then I tried to include it in my illustration. And yes, I'm also doing some new sticker designs with the fairy guinea pig. I have already the first fairy guinea pig sticker is already in my shop, and I'm planning to do more stuff for my shop with my fairy guinea pigs. So the next one is, how do you stay consistent and motivated? And this is a very great question, because maybe you didn't notice, because I try to post a few times during the week on Instagram and also sometimes to other social media accounts and also to my YouTube channel. But this was for me in December and January very hard because, as I said before, I was struggling with my mental health a bit with uni and also because of my health issues. So I wasn't that motivated. I didn't have that much time. And I was very glad that I pre-recorded some stuff. I also recycled some content that I already published, and I did with them new stuff. So I'm glad that I had some stuff already done that I could use. But one thing that really keeps me motivated is that I want to be an artist. I want to make this like a part-time job. So I need to finish my master, find a job, and work on the side on my dream job and to keep doing it. And this dream is my main motivation, and that's why I stay consistent with my content creation. And we are coming to the end. I have a last question that I got, and it is inspiration when you feel blocked. I don't feel that much blocked because when I have free time, I really want to draw, and all the time when I'm doing my uni stuff and I'm working at the museum, I have all the time the urge to create something. I have a lot of inspiration and ideas, and I'm waiting all the time that I have my free time, and then I can create and do the stuff that I really love. So this is my main goal each day, so I don't have that much of a block or like a creative burnout. But if I have one because I'm very tired and all the bad stuff is happening around me, I accept it and I try to make a break to recharge my energy, recharge my creativity. I play then video games, I watch a movie, I meet up with some friends, I'm going out, eat dinner, and try to calm my mind and to distract me. And then, I don't know, some day or some time, then I try to draw or to create something very simple, like starting something that is very easy for me and that I really like. For example, drawing guinea pigs or strawberries or flowers, and then I have done my first step, and then I can continue to create art. And I always, when I don't have an idea, I look up in Pinterest, find some inspiration, and then I move on with my sketching or my digital artwork. So I would say it's easy to say but difficult to do. But take your time, don't stress yourself that much, and maybe it is also the art block is a sign for you to take a step back and to care for yourself and to recharge your battery. Because I think always when you have an art block is a sign of your mind and your body to make a break. And yes, and I hope you like this Q&A session and also seeing how I do my messy sketches. And thank you so much for leaving me the question. I was so surprised to get them, to see them, and that you are interested what I'm doing and also about my personal life. I was very surprised. And yes, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, to push the notification bell, and then I will see you in the next video. Please stay safe and healthy and of course creative, and then I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.